Hello everybody and welcome to Quarantine Cooking. I'm Claire and this is the show where we can all cook together separately. Today we're making fresh spring rolls in a spicy peanut sauce.
I took a look in, joy of cooking, joy of cooking. If I'm not mistaken, the answer's bacon, the answer's bacon.
Let's get started with our spicy peanut sauce. In a heavy bottom saucepan, we're going to combine 13.5 ounces of full fat coconut milk, or just 1 can of coconut milk, 3/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. Now we want just peanuts and salt, no added emulsifiers or sugar. I love the fresh grind peanut butter if you have that available. 1/4 cup of red curry paste. Musaman curry works well too, but I like the red because it's a little spicier. 1/2 tablespoon of salt. A tablespoon, and then another tablespoon of vinegar. Apple cider vinegar or white distilled. And then 3/4 cup of unrefined sugar. And let's just stir this up. Incorporate all the ingredients together. I love peanut sauce, and it goes with everything. All right, you can kind of break up your peanut butter lumps. It's looking good. And then before we take it over to the stove and cook it, we're gonna add a 1/2 cup water. Now we're gonna take this over, put it on a medium heat, and simmer it for about 5 minutes. Now we're just about done. Just gonna turn our heat off. And you can see our peanut sauce is a nice golden brown. And we'll let this cool and start our spring rolls. Let's get started with the spring rolls. So today we're gonna be putting fried tofu in our rolls, iceberg lettuce for a nice fresh crunch, mung bean sprouts, rice vermicelli, shredded carrots or grated carrots, English cucumber, and a mix of Thai basil and mint. But cilantro works really well too. And with all that goodness, we're gonna wrap it up in rice paper. And my favorite brand is Three Ladies brand, and I learned that from my Aunt Anne. All right, so we have all our ingredients cut up, ready to go, so we can just rock and roll. Take a bowl of room temperature water and a clean sponge or cloth. we're going to be patting the rough side of the rice paper up so it'll hold all the ingredients in place. So shiny side down on your cutting board. Take the water and completely wet the side facing up. And as we put our ingredients in and we roll, it'll make the rice paper more pliable and we'll get that perfect chew that I love about these. All right, beginning with our iceberg lettuce, make a little bed. You can also use romaine. You just want nice leafy greens in there. Then our rice vermicelli, and it's fine that the noodles stick together. We just want that texture and chew. Now our tofu, and you can use raw tofu. I like that as well. This fried has some onions in it, and it was just easy and at the Asian market. Now we have our carrots. And the great thing about fresh rolls is whatever ingredients you have on hand, that's what you can put in there. So if you have green beans left over from last night's dinner, throw them in there. It's great. Now our cucumber. And our mung bean sprouts. Now you don't want too much in each of the rolls because the wrappers will crack and things will come spilling out. And then anything that you want to really show off in your roll, you want to put on this very outer edge. So I like to show off the herbs. Put some mint down, and you can just rip it if it's too big. A lot of the times you'll have shrimp in spring rolls, and so that looks really pretty there with the pink. Some of our basil. Oh, I just love the smell of fresh herbs. Okay, now gathering up, we're rolling away from us. So grab the bottom half with your index and finger and your thumb. And make your first fold. And then we're gonna take one side, fold it over. And you can see now our rice paper is nice and pliable, but just sticky enough where it's going to stick and seal up our ingredients. And then bring the other side as you continue to roll and kind of press down gently. And just go down continually, packing in your ingredients. A nice veggie burrito. All right. All the way up to the end. Give a final little pinch. And there we go. You can see all of our beautiful rainbow of veggies. Now you know the technique and how to roll these. And the only thing better than one spring roll is a platter of them. So let's roll the rest. finished up with our last fresh roll, and I wanted to share the history of how spring rolls got their name. Chinese immigrants brought the concept of spring rolls to Vietnam, and it was a way to, after the long winter months of eating preserved and pickled foods, they would serve these at the spring festivals in China to celebrate the fresh vegetables and put in whatever was in season. And then traditionally in Vietnamese cuisine, there's just loads of lovely herbs and everything, and so that's why you have herbaceous, lovely, fresh, crunchy spring rolls. All of our efforts have paid off, and we have a platter of fresh rolls. Our peanut sauce is all cooled down, plated up here. Now, since these are pretty big, I like to cut them in half or even in fourths. On a bias always looks nice. There, kind of showcase all the beautiful colors, just like that. Personally, I really like chili sambal sauce or a little bit of coconut milk drizzled on top. And I bet you're wondering, well, what do I drink with this delicious meal? I personally love this hazy IPA from Crux. It has only 30 IBUs, so nothing too harsh and bitter, but just enough bitterness that it renews your palate. I think that peanut sauce goes so well with IPA, and this quaffable little number has amazing citrus and tropical notes that go really well with Thai herbs like the basil and the mint. Thank you everybody for watching. In these uncertain times, you can certainly make time for quarantine cooking. Remember, wash your hands and write your loved ones. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I took a look in, joy of cooking.